Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I will say great thanks to our lecturer for the subject of English for Academic, Sir Ferdinand, and all of my friends who have given me a chance to deliver my presentation for today. Before the presentations begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ilkusuma, and I would like to tell you the topic about factors that affecting purchase decision and marketing strategy. Well, for the first part is about introduction. Marketing strategy is a strategy used by companies that produce goods or services on an ongoing basis to win market competition on an ongoing basis. The preparation of a comprehensive business plan is based on a marketing strategy. Having a good marketing strategy is the key to success of any type of business. Without a marketing strategy, the business will have no focus. Without focus, you will fail to achieve any of the goals and objectives you have set. Failure to plans means failing to build a business. The factors that influence consumer behavior are culture, social factors, psychological, and personal factors. Some of these factors are not considered by marketers, but actually must be taken into account to find out how far these consumer behavior factors influence consumer purchase. Given the increasingly dynamic development of technology, humans are required to act quickly and precisely so as not to lose to compete. The second part is about discussion. Consumer behavior can be defined as individual activities that directly involve in obtaining and using goods and services, including the decision-making process in preparation and the determination of these activities. Consumer behavior is influenced by cultural, social, personal, and psychological factors. Most of these factors are beyond the control of marketers, but must be taken into account. Consumer purchasing decisions are influenced by consumer behavior. Companies must recognize consumer behavior to find out what needed by consumers so that the company is expected to meet consumer needs, which will have an impact on loyalty. Factors that affect the consumer consist of four subjects. The first is cultural factors. Culture is the most basic cause of a person's desires and behavior. The nature of culture is very broad and involves all aspects of human life, where culture is a complex that includes understanding, belief, art, morals, law, customs, and habits acquired by humans as members of society. The second is social factors. Almost every society has some form of social structure. Social class is a relatively permanent and ordered division of society whose members share the same values, interests, and behaviors. Social class is not determined by a single factor such as income, but is measured as a combination of occupation, income, education, wealth, and other variables. The next is psychological factors. Consumer purchasing choices are influenced by four main psychological factors, namely motivation, perception, learning, and beliefs and convictions. Motivations, consumers have many needs at any given time. Some needs are biogenic. Perceptions, a motivated consumer will be ready to act how a motivated consumer will be influenced by his perceptions of a particular situation. And the last is personal factors. A buyer's decisions is also influenced by personal characteristics, namely the buyer's business and life cycle stage, occupations, economic conditions, lifestyle, as well as the personality and self-concepts of the buyer. For the last part is conclusion. Consumer purchasing decisions are strongly influenced by cultural factors, social factors, personal factors, and psychological factors of these consumers, where most of these factors are factors that cannot be controlled by marketers, but must be taken into account. The role of these factors is different for different products. It is very important for a company, both goods and services, to continuously conduct research on markets, consumers, and competitors, as well as coordination between functions in each section so that a superior competitive component can be created. On the other hand, it is also necessary to develop the company's resources, starting from raw materials to its human resources in an innovative way so that it has unique and different resources from its competitors. Well, I think that's all about my presentations. Thank you for your attention.